so damn important.
What's up, guys? It's your girl Kevin Shanice, and thank you for tuning in to another video. Today I will be coming to you all to talk about the idea and the circulation of events that happen in the Black community, or one thing that is always very prevalent, unfortunately, is rape and molestation. After watching, I always say her name wrong, Iyanla Van Zant's latest episode, if you haven't checked that out, I would suggest you do so. Just a quick little recap. It's about a family with a mother accusing her ex-husband of molesting her two youngest daughters, with an older daughter siding with her father because she knew for a fact that her father never had done that. And her father even denied the accusations as well. He said, "I would never rape a child, let alone my own children." And I don't want to be a spoiler, but I mean, you know, it's what it is. It is. You should go check out the episode. I believe it's on YouTube. That's where I watched it. I can leave a link in the description box down below to where I saw that. But I really wanted to come today to talk about the innocence of little Black girls being taken away by these grown, disgusting men. And in that one situation, the man just so happened to have not done it. Sorry, the spoiler. They took lie detector tests, all that good jazz, and it turns out he did not rape his daughter. And I was like, oh, thank God, like it was like a relief. And the woman had lied, and turns out she had been raped as a child, you know, their mother. And so after they got a divorce and everything, I guess she was kind of seeking her vengeance. So she threw that out there. And I mean, the system is built to protect whites, not Black. So as soon as you throw any type of statement against a Black man like such, they're just gonna try to take you down. And they went with it, and the man ended up going to jail and getting out of jail, all this stuff, and it could have really well ruined his life. Fortunately it didn't, but I find it appalling that it just saddens me that out of my 24 years of living, out of all my Black girlfriends that I've had, I have not had one that does not have a story about them being molested. And I, to myself, unfortunately, haven't been molested. I'm not afraid or ashamed to say it. I was 7 when it happened to me by my father's brother, my uncle. And then when I was about 10, 11, around there, my father's nephew, who would be my cousin, did the same thing. It was very traumatizing. I didn't talk about it until I was almost 20, going on 21. I ended up going to therapy, and I had to, you know, do my work, as Iyanla would say, and work through the issues of what I was doing and why I was doing it and what I was going through. And I had to really get down to the nitty-gritty, and I had never told anyone. And they brought my grandmother into the therapy session, and I told her, and she just broke down crying. And you know, then she goes, "Oh, it happened to me as well." And I mean, it's just on and on. And I really need to understand, why is it that Black women aren't protected? You know, I feel as though a lot of us just get pushed under the rug. We're automatically labeled as promiscuous and hoes and sluts, and we'll do anything for $1, and all we can do is shake our ass and twerk and this, that, and the third. But I mean, where is the reverence for us? Where, you know, who's there to protect us? I mean, for the most part, I mean, no shade, but it is what it is. White girls, you know, if there's any accusations of rape, I mean, you see what happened to Chris Brown. Like, they accused him of rape, and he went to jail, and straight like that. They would ask him no questions, point blank, period. And then it ended up being false, and now he's suing for defamation of his name, which he should. I mean, if he didn't do anything, why would you do that to a Black man, you know? I just feel as though no one is here to protect us. And it's just, you know, the whole R. Kelly situation, I don't want to get into that, but I do want to bring up the fact that Chance the Rapper even said, like, a lot of people didn't believe those women because they were Black. And I'm just sitting here like, wow. Like, it took the strength and, you know, the courage of a Black man. I don't even want to say strength, but the courage of a Black man to really own up to his bullshit and the rest of the Black male bullshit. Like, oh, we don't believe y'all. Y'all be wearing scandalous clothes and be doing this, that, and the third. So you had to have been asking for it. How is a woman asking for rape? Like, I'll never. And to even that, how is a 7-year-old asking, like, to be molested? Like, I was 10 years old. Like, what could I have been wearing? Like, my skirt turned you on? Like, my pigtails made you, like, jump? Like, yo, I'm sorry, that was a little graphic, but I mean, I don't understand. And I really wish that this didn't happen as often as it does. I mean, I know we all do, but we need to protect our youth, man. We have to. And like the false accusations, we have to cut that out as well. Like if I'm gonna point the finger, I gotta point it right. I have to be reflective as well. I have never accused anyone of doing so. But watching that episode of Iyanla, like I said, when I first saw it, I was like, oh Lord have mercy. I was like, if this man raped his daughter, he's going to jail, period, and he ended up not doing it, like I said. So I was like sigh of relief. But then in the I guess the situations when it is true in facts, and sorry, my husband's out there, but in the situations when it is in fact true, it just makes me sit and think like, wait, what father, what brother, what mother, what sister? In R. Kelly's defense, his sister was the one that ended up raping him, and it's just kind of like, these people are sick. Like, y'all are sick. You need to go get help. And then that just snowballs into Black mental health, how it's not taken seriously either. We're thought that we can just endure all kinds of pain, which then dives into, Black women dying during childbirth because they think we can just endure this and that. And now we're lying about hurting, it's just, Black women, we've just been steady taking L's. Black women and men, we've been taking L's for too long. And I don't know, there's just something that we all need to band together to do. And we've got to do better. We've got to start listening in the signs. We need to learn the signs. When your child starts to become very withdrawn and very quiet, and you start changing them, and then they get all wiggly and all this, you start asking those questions like, is someone touching you? Don't feel as though you don't want to ask the questions because you don't want to open that can of worms. Open that can of worms, like open it. Because I feel as though if someone had asked me, I would have been scared. Like, I'm gonna just share my personal story. When my cousin was doing that to me, he threatened me and was saying how he was going to tell my father and it was all my fault, and this, that, and the third. And I was genuinely scared. Like, I was like, oh my God, don't tell my daddy. Like, I was crying, and he coerced me into it by let's play house situation or deal. And I was like, oh, okay, like, sounds fun. I mean, a 10-year-old girl wanting to play house, it just sounds like bad deal to me. But in reality, he was just trying to take advantage of me for his own sexual satisfaction and horniness as a teenager. If I was 10, he had to be at least 13, 14, so in high school. And I was like fresh in like middle school or whatever. Yeah, when you're 10, what grade are you in? Are you in middle school? I don't even know, but whatever, it doesn't matter now. But yeah, and so he took full-blown advantage of me and tried to put that reverse psychology on me. And I mean, I was a child, so I didn't really know that he was trying to blame it on me, but in reality, he's the one that should have been in trouble. I've seen him now. I've seen my uncle and my cousin. I saw my uncle at my half-sister's graduation 2 summers ago. Well, summers ago. Give him a hug, everything. It's all peaches and cream. I mean, it ain't peaches and cream, but it is what it is. And for my cousin, I mean, I saw him, and I'm not gonna lie, I had a little bit of resentment there. The feelings were kind of like, I don't know, but I learned to let that hurt go because I don't want to, I dealt with my demons, and, I'll let the universe handle them when it all falls down. But I just think as a community, we need to band together to protect our youth because no one else will. Protect our youth, boys, girls, protect the Black man, protect the Black woman especially. I mean, we bore the world. And I think that's all I got for this little quick chat today. Like I said, I'll put the link to in the description box to that video for the Iyanla episode, and tell me what you guys think about this subject. I mean, I know it's tiring. It's one of those things we've already talked about over and over again. We beat it like a dead horse, but it needs to be said. Like, it needs to be said. All right, thank you guys for tuning in, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace out.
Memo finna start acting out if I don't see him soon. Yeah, my best friend ain't backing out, it's still on site. Fool, I'm the only one out here on the night loose. I'm the only one out here on the night loop.